Yo, welcome back to Sentient Synchronicities. We're live once again. Today we're going to talk about the greatest genocide in history. Imagine that. Some crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? Now, who knows what the greatest genocide in history is? Most of you would say, well, was it Hitler? Was it like Pol Pot? Was it Mao? Was it Stalin? Was it, Ceausescu? Who was it? Was it King Leopold in Rwanda? Was it the Rhodesian administration? Was it the indigenous genocide in the Americas? All of those. None of them would be a bad answer. No question. But if you want to look in terms of statistics, in terms of the number of beings being murdered, the greatest genocide in history is factory farming. Literally. So think about that. It's not even just factory farming, it's the other farms as well. Any farm that actually farms animals and raises them to kill them, those are totems. So in indigenous prophecies, I'm Métis, I'm diasporically indigenous. I'm Innu, Plains, Cree, Mohawk, and beyond that, I'm from the diaspora. I'm Asiatic, I'm Southeast Asian, I'm Central Asian, I'm part Northern Asian as well too, through Ainus. I'm part, like I said, Innu. My father was adopted by Inuit, so I'm from the whole diaspora. When I'm saying indigenously, what I mean by that is indigenously, we look at those beings as being totems. Those are watchers, those are guides, those are literally the people that are like our familiars in a sense, like they're familiar people to us, they're kindred souls. We're meant to watch over them. In the Bible it says we have dominion over them. That's not domination, that's not slaughter. It says thou shalt not kill. So this is very interesting because most people don't think of that shit. They're not going to talk about how, a lot of Christians will be like, well, they mean don't kill humans. I'm like, they didn't say thou shalt not kill humans only. They said thou shalt not kill, period. Somebody else will be like, well, I'm not killing them, I just eat the flesh. I'm like, but those beings are being murdered. There's literally 615 approximately land animals being murdered every 5 days. Million. Every 5 days, land animals. Now, that includes also, if I'm not mistaken, the baby chicks that are ground up alive in high-speed grinders for the egg industry. Most people don't know this shit. They'll be like, yo, I didn't know that either. When I found that out, I was like, yo, I have to stop this now. It's not like a question like, but eggs taste so good, bacon is so delicious. No, as soon as you see a video, you're like, these animals are children, those are babies. Those are the age of fetuses. Like chickens, 3 to 8 weeks, piglets, 3 to 8 weeks, crazy shit. And they're treating them like sick, like practices you cannot even imagine. The way you go look on YouTube, go Google sperminator, rape rack, go Google factory farming. People are like, I don't want to look at that. I'm not going to be able to eat my steak or my bacon or my eggs or my cheese anymore. I'm like, that's the whole point. You got to think about that. You really do. Because it's insane shit that people are even thinking that they can get away with eating the flesh of children for pleasure and calling it nutrition. That's so sick in the head, I couldn't even imagine to tell you what it is that you're going to suffer in the hell realms. It's insane that people think they could be like, yo, but I'm forgiven, right? Jesus died for my sins. You're committing an occult ritual. You're practicing black magic in a sense that has nothing to do with African traditions. You're so backwards in a sense that colonialists would be lonely in their woes. They wouldn't even want to talk to you in their repentance. They would tell you, yo, you didn't get that this is the end of times. This is end days. This is a mass extinction. I pen so many crazy rhythms and rhymes at the same time in lines that are far beyond the comprehension of humankind or mankind. Have you been blinded lately by the third eye, the ajna projections that's inside you? Have you been in a creative mode? Are you a creative person? Do you have a dragon that emanates from your Sahasrara chakra and beyond that to a Pasuryaka, to the halo of the saints? That's the energy of creation. That's the blueprint to Kemetic pyramids and beyond this. This is all synchronistic. It's all, in a sense, it's all like a semantic field that's expansive, so far beyond logarithmics that I couldn't even start to describe it. It is what it is. I'm not lying. Go check all the references. Look up Cowspiracy, Dominion, or any of those movies. Look it up on YouTube or beyond this. Look up Revolt Motion Records. Look up revoltmotion.wordpress on Sadhu Militia as well. Look up all of them, I promise you, you'll find all the references and links to organizations that aren't even vegan. I'm not trying to preach veganism, I'm trying to preach sustainability and indigenous practices. Rastafarian, like I tell, principles. You don't want to spit this shit backwards, I promise you it would make no kind of sense. So don't try to spin me back off the record. I'm telling you this is Black Ops shit. They declassified it a long time ago, like CIA documents and all of that shit. There's nobody on the live stream, but it doesn't matter, I promise you. This is still important information. You should try to digest it and process it properly. My apologies to any of you that felt disrespected in the process, but I promise you that was not my intention. I blot your whole record label, rosters, collection, because those are all imposters. Those are reckless Hollywood actors. They're not true people, I promise. True people means Inuit, that's First Peoples, First Nations, Anishinaabe. Soikije, Anishinaabe, Nin. I am a benevolent person in a male body that appears as such. But I am not such. I'm a transitional metal. I go beyond this. I'm on every level. And what's dawning upon us in this karmic cycle is that the rebellion is upon us like the revolution. We're forever losing, but we're forever winning at the end of days. This is when the end of sin is. This is the Venus Project. Fuck the New World Order. Fuck all of you that try to disrespect this. They tried to censor me so many times, it's insane to even think of, but it's okay because we're here and we're live. So yo, respect to everyone. This is just an introduction to the channel. I promise there's a lot more that's in there with a lot of guests. And we've been through so much that I couldn't even contest that anyone who tries to question would be deaded in an instant. They drop dead and start to rot in decomposition and go back to the earth, to Gaia, and primordial minerals. This is audible verbal synergy in so many senses. It's all off the top of the head in freestyle. None of this is rehearsed. It is what it is. Yo, I'll breathe foul thoughts sometimes, but I restructure them in those water droplets and spits of wisdom that are part of all of Gaia in existence. They contain all of the elements within them, like ethers are the cosmic principle that we believe in that's inside of us, like the ball that's revolving infinitely. And that goes to the Sahasrara chakra, the super sentient consciousness. That goes to the Ajna too. That goes to crown chakra. And it projects from Manipura. That's the wisdom that goes to the third eye projection. Octahedric pyramids projecting in triantric depictions that are blossoming in floras de vidas overlapping with them. Yo, it is what it is. You got this. Peace to all of you.